I explore like different combinations around painting, drawing, collage, with expressionist and figurative tint, and yeah, I really like go very deep with my emotions and trying to find the beauty in the side, no? The side, like in the shadow.
And when we talked about this before, you talked about what effect or what you wanted to bring out in the person who is looking at your art.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to feel uncomfortable the other person who is looking, but I would like to make some.
The word we found last time was challenge. So you'd like them to start thinking about what they have got hidden.
Yes, for me it's very important. It's just not something about myself. It's something for the other, for the outside. I mean, it's something interesting. Go a little bit deep and trying to find in the shadow many things that, and to be more kind with that. Like not like, oh, this is not part of me, or I don't want to have that thought or that feelings. And it's like, yeah, it's possible, and you can be more kind with that and not put it in the back, no? Just put it in the front and start to talk with that.
So one of the things that's important in your art, as you have been doing, is to encourage people to develop a better relationship with what they have got in their shadow.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then you came to Western Australia.
Yeah.
And you came to Ferart Studio, and what went wrong?
Yeah. No, nothing. Just the purpose of the project, the installation. Yeah, was interesting and as well a big challenge because was to combine fusion like art and craft or something.
You're sort of combining art and function.
And function, yeah.
Yeah, because we were saying, well, we've actually got a lot of garden tools.
Yeah.
Shovels and rakes, and we need to have them somewhere to hang them. But we also want to turn that into an art installation. Yes. And that was your job.
Yes, yes. Well, in the beginning it was like, yeah, we want something geometric, and this, I am saying the truth now because I'm here, like just talking. And in the beginning it was like, oh, geometric, really? Okay, with myself, of course, no? But at the same point it was like, oh, geometric, it's alright, I can do it, why not? Well, happened, the chaotic moment.
And was that our request for you to think about an installation, think about the geometry of everything? That was asking you to do something very different to your traditional thing, traditional approach.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Because, well, first the materials is different. I used to use papers and, well.
And we go, here's a rake and some house paint.
Yeah, so for that, just in the beginning, it's a big challenge and very interesting for me to learn as well, no? And at the same point, I have many support about from you, but yeah.
I think my support was probably more just saying, well, this is what we're trying to achieve, and that gave you enough for the next step. I think you did most of the art.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. So tell us about, so we had different colours on different tools.
Yeah.
And the idea was that when you hung the tools up, how did the installation work?
Yeah. Well, the idea was, I said before, combine, fusion the art and craft, but at the same, to be able to changing all the time because it's moving. I mean, the tools, you use the tools and you need to put it again, so it's all the time it's changing, and as well have different colors, so it's something very dynamic and many options to order and create all the time. I mean, it's something.
So in the process of just actually using the tools, the installation becomes interactive.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's almost infinite opportunities for different combinations.
Yes.
So tell us now about we had some long boards where we put things where you can fit the tools. Tell us about the patterns on the boards.
Yeah, I start to do it just freehand and they start to appear. I get more involved, and it's not like a pattern specific, like okay, 3 different shapes, shapes, another 3, and it's more like.
When we were talking about this before, we used this idea, a motif. You had a number of different motifs that you used, but there was no regularity.
Yes, exactly. Maybe I started with something, I really like it, I keep it for, I don't know, for the next, no? Like, I take it that because I feel like, oh, it's good here now, to put it again, to repeat, for that is like something that is working all together. I mean, have like
and I think when I look at the final work, that combination of the sort of variable positioning and colours of the tools with this pattern, it gives the pattern gives a structure to the whole installation.
Yes.
So you came here and you experienced a very different way of approaching your art.
Yes, sure.
And what's that meant for you?
A lot. I mean, no, really, because it's not just, are many things like geometric things. No, now I feel more close with that, and I am trying to put it in my drawers or collage, whatever, and as well to be more. You know, when you have something to do, and you are like focusing that.
And you sort of commit.
Yes, and more like a action, no?
It becomes a project.
Yes, a project, to think about something more, not super far away, but something like it's possible to do. So you need many steps, exactly.
Well,
do it again.
When I look at the artwork, I think it's done really well, and I think it's really delivered what we were looking for, which is this combination of something that's highly functional, but is far more than that. It really is some artwork.
Yeah.
So thank you for your work.
No, please.
And one of the things we also talked about was, in the past, working collaboratively has been really important. But now you haven't had so much opportunity for collaboration on this. You've had to do it yourself.
Yes, I mean, I really like work with people, with groups, with collectives, and more if it's something, if we are working and doing some art for like social things or specific, because if we are together and we create something, it's more powerful, more, I don't know, like how.
Yeah, stronger.
Stronger. But sometimes you are, I mean, not alone, like romantic alone, but you are alone, and as well you can do it, no? But I really like when I am with people to create and talk about it. Maybe something happen in the groups, and people who they need to do, I don't know, like think about like different works. I mean,
with different parts of the
yeah,
work.
different parts. So,
Well, I think you've done a really good job at doing so much that was so different
yeah.
to your traditional practice.
Yes.
And now that piece will be on the side of the shed for a long time, and a lot longer than any painting will be in any gallery.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Okay.